Good day everyone, I'm Laika Amtawidi from the ESED English 3. Welcome to this another learning opportunity with me, and in this video, I will discuss the topic about teachers as curriculum leaders in evaluating instruction under Chapter 8, Teachers as Curriculum Leaders. So why evaluate instruction? Evaluation sits at the center of the instructional design model. It provides feedback to all other stages of the design process to continually inform and improve our instructional designs. Evaluation of instruction is important functions of teachers as curriculum leaders. Teachers are responsible in ensuring that the curriculum is implemented as it was planned, ensuring that the curriculum standards and competencies are taught effectively to every learner. Classroom teachers have the first-hand knowledge of instructional methods and thus are the best qualified to assess the curriculum's effectiveness in utilizing the best learning strategies for students' success. Evaluating instruction measures the effectiveness of how the curriculum is implemented. Thus, teachers are the qualified to judge if a curriculum provides appropriate instruction. In evaluating instruction, teachers need to look at the following procedures. We have the planning for the evaluation, determine the instructional evaluation, develop instructional evaluation instruments, collect data, analyze data, and last, report findings or the result of the instructional evaluation. Now let's first discuss the first step, planning for the evaluation. Evaluation plan outlines the evaluation approach, including the focus of the evaluation, such as an activity intervention program or policy. It is important to establish an evaluation plan before the program starts to make sure that the evaluation research questions, measures, and methods align with the evaluation goals. Evaluation planning involves develop the purpose and objectives of the evaluation. The first step is to clarify the objectives and goals of your initiative, about what are the main things you want to accomplish and how have you set to accomplish them. Developing purposes and objectives will help you identify which major program components should be evaluated. Next is to determine the data and other information needed. In this step, it is also important to decide how to gather the information before being able to determine the data and information needed. Last is the set timeline for the evaluation. To get an accurate, clear picture of the evaluation planning, setting up a timeline is highly needed and recommended. And the second procedure in evaluating instruction is to determine instructional evaluation design. Just like in doing curriculum evaluation, in instructional evaluation, the teachers will need to describe the following or describe the types of information needed for the evaluation, sources of evaluation, methods for collecting the needed data, methods for analyzing the data gathered, timeline for conducting evaluation. Now let's proceed to the third procedures. We have the develop instructional evaluation instruments, and some of the examples of this are class observation guide, checklist, questionnaires, survey forms, and interview guide. These are the following are most common instruments in evaluation as it seeks to assess if the students meet the curriculum goals. For the fourth procedures, we have collecting data or collect data. The teachers will collect or gather necessary data needed for instructional evaluation. The data will be gathered through the following. We have focus group discussion, interview with students and teachers, actual class observation, examining samples of students' output, examining assessment tools used in classes, checking the facilities and other instructional materials, checking of the lesson plans, and interview with principal and supervisor. Collecting data provides information about how the educational offering was implemented as planned and to assess if the different types of resources were used efficiently. Data are also evaluated to determine the course trends and need for improvements. Other types of curriculum data that are collected are based on the learner's input and review course structures and processes. And for the fifth procedure, we have analyze data or analyzing data. The teachers will analyze the data gathered and interpret the results. Accurate interpretation of the data analysis enable the curriculum developers to understand where learners are in the learning and set the goals and learning intention for the next steps in learning process and plan in the learning program. Data analysis can provide a snapshot of what students know, what they should know, and what can be done to meet their academic needs. With appropriate analysis and interpretation of data, educators can make informed decisions that positively affect students' outcomes. And for the last procedure is to report findings or the result of the instructional evaluation. During the actual observation of classes, instructional evaluation could focus on the following aspects. We have the appropriateness of activities and strategies to the students and to the topic, active participation of students in performing learning tasks, usefulness of instructional materials in meeting the desired objectives of the lesson, conduciveness of classroom environment for learning. We have the pedagogical content knowledge or PCK level of teachers. Pedagogical content knowledge plays an important role in teaching and learning process because it involves teachers' competence in delivering the conceptual approach, relational understanding, and adaptive reasoning of the subject matter. And also we have the classroom management, development of positive relationship between students and the teachers, effective presentation of concepts, effectiveness of the teacher in carrying out the instructional procedures, the curriculum and its implementation. The result of instructional evaluation is important in planning how to improve the curriculum and its implementation. Curriculum evaluation is necessary and important aspect of any national educational system because it provides the basis for curriculum policy decisions, for feedback on continuous curriculum adjustment and processes of curriculum implementation. The result of the instructional evaluation is also useful for designing a mentoring program for new teachers as they are soon to be the curriculum leaders. So, all the procedures we have discussed in evaluating instruction are responsibility of the teachers as curriculum leaders. So that's all for my report. Never stop learning. Thanks for watching.